Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Saturday. The weather here is beautiful. I'm loving it. Even though I'm not having such a good day, but hey, it is what it is, you know? It just is what it is. What's everybody's plans for this good day? Who's going out to eat? My daughter just called me. They on their way to go eat and go to the movies with the kids. Hey, Love Man House. Good morning. Hi, Galatians. Hi, Demetrius. Hey, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, True for the Wise. Hey, Mother of Four. Hey, Ty Diva. What's going on, ladies? Y'all, my voice sounds like this. I was up crying all morning, y'all. My cousin, Tatum, she's battling cancer. And as we know, it's running in the family rampant in my family. And they put her on hospice. So I'm pretty sad, you guys. I'm pretty sad right now. I think I'm giving up YouTube, guys. Starting after March, I won't be going live. I'll be doing videos. Watching people you love die around you, and I don't know. My mental isn't too good for all of this. And I'm just kind of like tired. I got my own cancer situation, and then my cousin, and then this Nazaya stuff all happening all at once. It just was a little much. And my sister called me while I was live. You know how you be just the day of the plea, and I was telling her I was going to call her back, but I was so damn caught up in this damn plea that I missed a very important call by my cousin. So, anyway, happy Valentine's Day, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't want to keep crying, but I'm just so sad right now. I love you too, Galatians. Hey, Deborah. Happy Valentine's Day, sister. I love you guys so much. It's been one hell of a ride, you guys. One hell of a ride. A bumpy ride, I must say. But, hey. And thanks to the ladies that stayed up with me till 4 o'clock this morning while I cried my eyes out. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. I needed somebody to talk to and vent, let it out. I cried for my cousin and Nazaya. It was just all kind of emotions. I was all over the place. Tracy, SM, Tracy on. Amber, good morning and happy Valentine's Day. What's the plans, y'all? What y'all got planned for today? Is y'all relaxing, going out to eat? Let's talk about that interview too last night, guys, for a second. I know Shank covered it, and I know other people's gonna cover it. It's okay, Deborah. I'll be alright. You know. Her story and her journey has been great. She had a rare cancer and it took over aggressively. It's my 20th anniversary. Okay, Erica, happy anniversary to you. Hey, Dale. Hey, Samad. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen in here. Hey, Unavailable. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, Capricorn. Try to get my voice together, y'all. Stop crying. I'm going to stop crying. Because she's in good spirits. Tatum is in good spirits. One thing about it, when they in good spirits, you have to stay in good spirits with them, you know. Hey, Karen B, happy Valentine's Day, love. Yeah, y'all tell Erica happy anniversary down there on Valentine's Day. It's beautiful. Hey, Venetia. Thank you, Chucky. Yeah, I just think I want to take off after March and let everybody have it. I'm good. I'm good off YouTube for real. And I might do some TikTok. I might go over there and do some stuff on TikTok, try it out, see how it goes. Hey, Blended Healing. Hey, Charlotte. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Don't mind my voice. Like I said, I've been up crying all night, all morning. And I don't know, y'all. I hope I got it figured out by the end of the day. Hey, Nika. Happy Valentine's Day, girl. Hey, Didi. I'm gonna miss y'all. She said TikTok is cool when you're on the right side of it. Shit, I don't think it's the right side of nothing no more. I think it's all demonic and bad. I'm gonna miss y'all tremendously. I am. I'm gonna miss y'all like crazy. But I'm gonna pray about it. Cause I wanted to do my breast cancer journey, but you know, it's so much negative on her and stuff like that. Thank you, Charlotte. It's so much negative on her, and people definitely take your illnesses and troll you with it and stuff. And you know, they'll say you don't got cancer and all of that. I think I'm gonna post my mind chart. Um, so y'all won't think I'm lying. I don't think nobody lies about having half a breast. But I wanted to take y'all on my journey, especially with it. Me losing another sibling and um, another family member, not a sibling. God forgive me for saying that, but another family member to breast cancer. And it's crazy how they do them genetic testing, y'all, and say that it's not genetic. But my mom's mom died of cancer, and my mom's brother's son died of cancer, and I had cancer, and then now my cousin Tatum has a rare cancer. And I don't trust those tests, y'all. Hey, Didi. Hi, Nubian, okay? But before I found out, y'all, about that, I was telling Time Warp yesterday on the phone. And she was like, you've worked so hard. And she was telling me about the foundation and the grants. And she was so happy. And I was like, I don't want to do none of this no more. She was like, not an option. She was so upset with me yesterday. But she was so gentle. And I don't want y'all to feel like I let y'all down in no way. But in life, you gotta do what's best for you. And when that time comes, God will tell you, I think I did what I was supposed to do. This the best thing I've ever done in my life is get a relationship back with my children and meet some good people on here that cared about the same thing I cared about. And I honestly did it. Y'all, I always give up on everything. I ain't never believed in myself. I've never believed in myself. I know it's crazy to say, but I never believed in myself. I never believed that I was able to succeed in anything. I always thought the worst of myself, and I still do. Hey, Betty, sis. Beautiful. Hey, Rising Phoenix. Happy Valentine's Day, Rising Phoenix. How are you, girl? I seen your journey, too, and I love it. I love how strong you been, and you didn't give up. You're inspirational, I must say. Hey, Tay. And it ain't trying to let y'all down or nothing, but mentally, I'm tired. And I don't want to get back in like that mental space of suicide. And when Bree said that the other day on Shank's panel, that I wasn't depressed, because I'm not depressed. Because that's when I'm depressed, I get into that dark suicide state. And I ain't there. But am I in a dark place? I am. I'm in a very dark place. But for myself, mentally, the best is yet to come. Can y'all get a Kawhi, whatever their name is, out of here? Let them go look at their own face for me, moderators. My hands is. Thank y'all. Samad's on it. Thank you, Time One, for the floating heart. And I just kind of keep watching the world, and I keep asking myself, and I ask my mom, I was like, what's wrong with the world today? Like, I ain't never seen so many black women spew hate, and black women go for it. And we always talk about the white people and President Trump spewing hate, but we do it. We don't want nobody to like nobody but us. And it's so high schoolish, but it happens, you know? It happens. And when you are just it's like, I don't want to be a part of that. I want to do something. I want to change laws. I'm at that point. I don't want to keep talking about what I done. I want to do it. Thank you, Galatians. Appreciate it. Role models have changed. Man, don't understand yourself. This is your calling. You built for this. The way you're feeling this because you truly care. Yeah, and I think I'm at a point too. Grandmas want to be hot girls now. Not me. They do though. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't be knowing who the kids and the mamas are no more. You hear me, Rising Phoenix? I swear you right about that. I be confused about who's who. The kids look older than the parents. Shit. I'm like, what? She's the mama? Shit. Mm-mm. I sat down when my kids start going out and I start seeing my kids' friends being able to get in the club, even though they weren't supposed to be in there. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. Let me sit my old ass down. Hey, Miss Cheeks. Hey, Sherry. Happy Valentine's Day, beautiful. Yes, Blended Healing. Alpha love. Alpha. Any offering you give is a beautiful offering. It's a peaceful offering. So, not me either. I want to be a better example. I have, man, and my kids, man, when my kids are under the ZiyahHarris stuff, giving how they feeling, they're sad. My daughter coming, all my kids, y'all, my girls, y'all, they all sent me the plea. They all, and I was so proud of them, like, cause they knew I was covering it, but just to see that my girls are watching me be somebody different, not be a ain't shit mom, but be a person that, that's all that matters to me, that I'm a light in their eyes. I want people to understand that. I don't know why people want to matter in your life more than the people that's supposed to matter to. And how people will run with those people to validate feelings that shouldn't be there. And not stand up for what's right. Because I don't want y'all to hate nobody. I don't want to spew no hate over here. Shit, the world is hateful enough. Shit. It's enough hate in the world already. Not enough love. Just too much hate. And I can't take no more hate. Shit, I'm watching somebody that's supposed to run the country hate everybody enough besides the rich. So yeah, I'm past it. Hey, Miss Parker, we all go through things mentally. Don't make it crazy. We burn out at times. Keep doing what you're doing. If you reach just one, it's a blessing. Yeah, and I agree with that. You think we can do my suggestion, or the ones that live in the same state could brunch together to keep a sisterhood. Yes, Karen B. Regardless in life, when you want to build a sisterhood with people, it should never go nowhere. I see so many women down here online. They got groups of women to meet up with strangers, and it's Sisterhood of Charlotte and all these groups, and they meet up every Saturday and they do different things and stuff like that. So I think that should be ongoing, whether a person is online or not. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, and not be about gossip, but mentoring each other, pushing each other to the next level, um, ways to make things better, whether it's recycling and talking about that. If it's a day we go pick up trash in parks and stuff, stuff like that. You are so very, very loved by the divine. It's only natural that from time to time you will be showered with unexpected gifts. Embrace these moments with the deep gratitude. Thank you, Blended Healing. Hey, Diamond. Amen to that, sister. Hey, Dee Dee. I'm going to try to be Harriet Tubman, Mother Teresa, and Tupac. Okay, Rising Phoenix, man. That's a hell of a combination right there. Hey, happy Valentine's Day, sister. The more you connect to these feelings of happiness and good fortune, the more blessings that divine will surprise you with. You are highly favored and it's coming. Thank you, Blended Healing. Read my previous comment. Did I miss one, Karen? Let me see. Hold on, Karen. Y'all know I be curling my hair and shit. And hey, Steffi Jean. Steffi Jean, what's going on? Steffi Jean. Hey, Kayla. How y'all? Let's get into that interview real quick, y'all. I don't want to make this sad and stuff. I really, I really want to say y'all have been some the most beautiful black women I've been around, throughout the good and the bad, dealing with me and my cousin, my little ghetto splurts and stuff like that, the drama, and y'all still stayed and stuck around, and I'm so thankful for that. I appreciate y'all for believing in me. My mother's not here to show her this side, but I've seen her through a lot of y'all, blended healing, and a lot of y'all have showed me. I've seen my mother shine through y'all without saying it and stuff like that. That alone is a blessing right there. You know, and to see how people come and go out of my life. The one that was always I'm forever with you, and just those words stuck with me. Um, Not to believe, not to trust, and try to steer me away. And y'all made me stay, and I appreciate that. Yeah, double tap the screen. It's so dark and rain. Is it? I heard they said it's raining. Well, riders and sisters, I'm in Richmond, Virginia. Someone go to the nearest liquor store and bring me a drink of 5. I'm about to be yeah, Simba, congratulations. You as well, Miss Parker. We are all human and have emotions. Just keep spreading the message and making us aware. Your entrapment is an illusion, beloved. You are a child of the divine with the free will. If you are tired of this situation that is pressing you down and choose to leave it, that divine and your angels. Thank you, Brenda Healing. Yeah, congratulations, Simba. We'll help you make that happen. Ashe, deep bow. Thank you, Blended Healing. Ashe. What y'all doing? I ain't see everybody say what they was doing for this good Valentine's Day. I seen Erica say it's her anniversary. Simba is going to be a grandma, a glamma. Let's say glamma, honey. Not a grandma. I'm a glamma, baby. I'm Nana. I am Nana. I'm definitely a Nana. I'm from the streets. Cussing is nothing to me. I had to work on it, girl. I like cussing. I'd be lying if I tell you I didn't. I like to cuss. I like to cuss somebody out when it's needed. Um, if I'm really pissed, I'll really cuss. And people want you to be like them. This world is so crazy how people won't accept you how you are. And I had to understand that people didn't accept black people as we was. So why could I expect our black people to be any different? We won't look back at our ancestry to see how much we was hated and still hated to this day for being black. You know what I'm saying? And that's something we can't change, and I'm not gonna change myself for nobody. Um, I'm not. Hey Stephanie, happy Valentine's Day. Hey Janet, happy Valentine's Day. Hey Chrissy Cakes, happy Valentine's Day, Bookie. It's been pouring. They said it's raining in Dallas. I'm waiting on my daughter to get dressed and we heading to the mall, okay? I just had fried scrimps. Okay, Carl? I know them scrimps was good. Queen Judah, what's going on? I'm cooking me a nice feast and whining and dining myself. And that's what a lot of people don't do. Hey, Queen Judah. Queen Judah was one of my first interviews, y'all. She allowed me to interview her, y'all. That was my first interview on the channel, was Queen Judah. And what a story did she have to share when it comes to the kids. That's one of my most inspiring interviews to make me talk about the kids, because her nephew was murdered. Her sister's man murdered her son, which is Queen Judah's nephew, and stuff. And it took her a lot to come and share her nephew's story and stuff. So it was very inspiring. I blame reality TV for the fallen women supporting women. Why do you blame reality TV? My son name is Simba. Yeah, Simba is beautiful. I have another son named Pharaoh. Okay. Okay. Why do you think it's reality TV? I think it's just black people. I don't think reality TV. I think the same way we see with the politicians and rich people, the power, um, wanting to be the best, and stuff like that. And I never thrived to be the best, because I'm gonna tell you why I never thrived to be the best, because I never felt like I was the best at anything. So I never thrived to be the best person ever. Shit, I wasn't even a good mother. So how the fuck I'm gonna come on here and thrive to be the best content creator? You know what I'm saying? Let's start there for one. I always feel equal to my sisters. I never wanted y'all don't I, and if I did ever make y'all think I made y'all feel like I was better than y'all, I apologize for that. Cause I'm better than nobody. I'm who God made me to be, with flaws and all. Might not be flaws y'all like, but goddamn, hey, it was me, you know. Just gotta be honest. I can't change. I If I could change the hands of time, it wouldn't be missing kids in this world, and I can't. So I can't change um, nothing. You know, I heard people say I don't like the sound of her voice. I hate the sound of her voice. Like, damn. That hate word, y'all. I prayed so much for God to take that word out of my system. Even when it comes to Trump and Epstein and all these monsters, like, I don't hate them. I dislike them much. I don't hate them. But to see people actually say that to me, like, hate, you don't know me to hate me. I haven't stole your money. I haven't slept with your husband. I haven't done anything. Um, Senior citizens, their voices don't sound youthful, and I don't hate them, you know. So it's little stuff I look like that where people leave a comment, "I hate you," and still calling me a pedophile, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Won't black people want to see people locked up just because, you know what I'm saying, they don't like you anymore. Like, yeah, get her locked up. Get her locked up. Yeah, please call the feds, call the FBI. That right there it hit different. It hit different when black people wanna see you get locked up for no reason because I don't like you. I wanna call the police, or I wanna keep pushing somebody to get you locked up and call the police on you and stuff like that. All because I don't like you. I don't want nobody locked up. The way this world is going, and ICE is killing people innocently and things like that. That's my sister. I will call her right back. I don't want to see none of y'all get locked up unless y'all pulling some Jarvis and Shannon and Annette moves. Then I want your ass locked up. Um, I don't call CPS on people um, unless I feel the need to. People won't let me stop cussing, but I'm trying. Okay. Drama, drama. Miss Parker, one more thing. Many appreciate your wisdom and your mind has gotten you far. Stay encouraged. Leader. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take a sabbatical and pray and ask Holy Spirit to lead you. Yes. I really want to, Chick Simple Lady, I really want to get out here in the streets of Charlotte, even though I'm not from here, but I do reside here. So I really want to find some women and stuff, the men too, but mostly the women, and encourage them to keep going and keep their head lifted, even if they're in the streets. If that's what they call their home, this is home. You know what I'm saying? No judgment passed, and just encourage them to, maybe me saying something to them might make them go go try to find resources and stuff like that to do better, to better themselves. Not do better, but let me say that, let me take that off the road. Not do better, because to them their best is surviving in the streets, and I get it. Surviving in the streets. But yeah, that's what I want to take it. The hubby is at work today, but we celebrate each other daily, not just on Valentine's Day. We have weekly date nights, and our next one is dinner and a couple's massage. Okay, Miss Cheeks, and that's how it's supposed to be. Valentine's Day is supposed to be every day. I Men shouldn't be able to tell us when to gift open presents, and that we gotta have a tree with lights on it to gift each other and stuff like that. That should be regularly. And the same with Valentine's Day. It should be like that with Valentine's Day. We should keep it going, date nights and stuff like that, dinner together, praying together. And it don't have to be 7 days a week, but just keep it going. Some have to unlearn to learn not to be in the circle of crab in the bucket syndrome. If we stop and help each other, we can all win. Miss Parker, keep up the good work. It's not hating them, but hating their ways. It's terrible, these people. Hate is a strong word. Man, hate is a strong word. They'd have to know a person personally. Yeah, I'm like, dang, I ain't slept with your husband. I ain't stole your money. I ain't mistreated your children. You know what I'm saying? People got different voices. I ain't never known everybody to sound alike in the world. I think that would be strange if we all sound alike. Don't y'all think? I think it would be very strange. Hey, Young, happy Valentine's Day. Just when people even type to me, what up, Gordo? Happy Valentine's Day, Gordo. I hope you have a good day. Pretty ass Mika, baby. Hey. Um, I hmm, I guess. Hey Valerie, happy Valentine's Day. Moj, happy V Day. Allow this moment to be a teacher moment, right and wrong. A learning curve, yes. And I learned to be silent, man. I learned, and y'all shout out to my boy Gordo Poppy TV. Gordo has definitely did a video on some Black History Month. Go over there and check it out, because nobody's really, we so busy worrying about the Epstein files. Hell, that ain't going nowhere, and neither are the pedophiles or the corrupt shit in the Epstein files. None of that will ever stop. So I want to take a moment to say thank you, Gordo, for playing that video, that Black History Month video. I appreciate it. I haven't seen too many, even within myself. I haven't did it, so I appreciate you, Gordo, for bringing back a little bit of history. Hey, Mocha Marley. My Valentine's Day started last night when my husband bought me flowers after work. He has plans for tonight after work, but wouldn't tell me what they are. Okay. Hey, Mimi, girl. And I do, before I leave this app, because I'm going to learn how to upload videos this weekend, you guys. I'm going to start getting on top of that. Please hit the like buttons on those, y'all. Don't leave me hanging just because I won't be doing virtual lives, okay? Don't do your girl like that now. Hit that like button for me, you know what I'm saying? Still share those videos and stuff like that. I watched Nancy Gunther last night, and he had 67,000 views. Imagine 67,000 black people coming together for the right thing. For the right thing. Imagine 67,000 black women not wanting to be number one, not spewing hate, not trying to get 1,000 or 2,000 of those people to hate, but to spread awareness and injustice on our black children, our black lives. 67,000 people wanted to see who was arrested for Nancy Gunther, but yet we can't get 67,000 on a petition. That's the problem. Did you see the live with the guy talking to Jarvis' brother? Yes, Mimi, I'm going to get to that. Why is it always us? Come on. Come on. And for years, I be, we need to come together. We need to come together. We can't. Because the same power that Trump them want, our black people do. In one breath, we're saying we want to unite and we want our black sisters to come together. We want you to make a diary. We want y'all to tell us your lives, and we want y'all to do this and that. But under the same breath and token, somewhere you want the power. You want the power. You want to be the number one. Instead of, why can't we all be number one? Because I think all of y'all are number ones in my book. All of y'all. I seen the subscribers put in more work than shit I did. I know mine's did. I don't know about everybody else's, but I know mine's did. I know mine's did. When I'll be down and out and having surgery, my girls will be working. My team, all y'all subscribers and all. I got so many emails. I was going back through them last night crying, looking at the emails that I had where people would send me stuff about these cases, different cases, not just Ziya, but different cases. Miss Parker, we got to do something about this. Miss Parker, check into this story for me. Old stories that people, I still got to cover a story concerning, pertaining to a girl, a Caucasian girl, that I think needs to be brought awareness to. Cold case files that they just stopped looking and just swept the story under the rug like they do our lives now. Sweep it under the rug. Needing reconciliation has become a disease for a lot of folks. Needing validation and being happy that I cause people to hate. I don't want that. And I'd rather for you to unsubscribe if I'm pushing that over here. I don't want to push that. And I apologize if I have. I don't want that for y'all. Like I said, it's too much hate now, shit. I wonder when they gonna stop letting black people eat in the restaurants and shit. Certain restaurants. I'm waiting on that shit right there, honey. It's coming. Lord, it's coming. We gonna have our own water fountains again. You know what I'm saying? As mad as hell as I am with that family, the God and grace in me wants to extend compassion. Explain, Chick Simple A. That's a good one. Explain, if you don't mind. You know what I dislike, and I'm gonna be honest? All the stuff that Ziya's family's been through, for real, for the ones that love her, all that bullshit need to be set aside and laws need to be passed. It's a bigger picture now. It's been time for that process to happen. And that's why I said with Janelle and Kiwana on the news, their news clip, as well as Roxy's. Thank you, Mimi, baby. Recognition. Yeah, yeah. I knew what you mean. Shit. I'm curling my hair, me hell. We know what we mean. Shit. Um, I feel chick simple lady because I dislike people. I don't hate people. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't great start today. I don't hate nobody. And I ain't one to hold grudges because when you hold grudges, life is at a standstill. Y'all do know that, right? When you hold a grudge and you can't let shit go, you don't just affect your life. You affect everybody around you life. You affect everybody's life that's around you when you hold grudges. So I try not to hold grudges um against people. Um as I listen to that interview, let's get to it because I done took too long getting to it. I just wanted to catch up with y'all, see how y'all Valentine's Day was going. I know it's raining for some, but it is about to be 60 to 70 degrees here. Y'all think I ain't about to enjoy this day? Shit. Me and my half row head, I got my Miss Pearly rollers I'm putting in right now. Child. And don't think. Let me not be ghetto today, y'all, because I be wearing my bonnet and shit. I'm one of those people that they talk about on the internet. I'm sick of seeing us black women in bonnets. Don't worry about me. Go on and do your groceries. Get your groceries. Get your damn groceries. Don't worry about my bonnet. Stop watching me. Look at your grocery list. Do something. Don't watch me, because I'm going to wear my motherfucking bonnet wherever I want to wear, except in a restaurant. And I ain't going to do it. But if I got to get up in the morning and I still got my rollers and I'm not in the mood to take my rollers out yet, I'm not taking my rollers out. I'm going to wear my bonnet. And black people, that's our problem. We too judgmental, worrying about everybody the fuck else and what they got going on. How they do things, what they wear, how they wear it, how they talk. People get mad because I greet y'all. What? Betty, Becky, Sarah, Alicia. I try to listen to your commentary, but you speak to people. You take too long. I suppose. Hey, Miss Cheeks, thank you, girl, for the sun. Max, you look so pretty last night, Max. You look so cute. Thank you, Sherry, girl. Thank you, Max, for the makeup brush I needed, baby. Quadre, what it do, baby? Y'all go follow my boy, y'all. Y'all know I did that interview with Quadre. Quadre, let me tell you something. We're not going to let the devil win this year, baby. Okay? The devil comes in all shapes, forms. Baby, it's going to be a beautiful woman come in your life and try to deter you, okay? I'm on the phone crying my eyes out yesterday. I'm going to tell you how the devil works. I'm up here in the room all by myself, lonely and stuff. But I was lonely because I wanted to be alone and shit, you know? And somebody I ain't messed with in about 12 years hit me up while I'm in the phone on the Discord with the girls, crying my heart out. Hey, what you doing? Miss Parker, what you doing? What? I'm confused as hell. But I know it's the devil working on my vulnerability because the devil felt like at the point I seen that my cousin was in hospice that I was great being in a dark space. I was great being in a dark space, and the devil works on, he feeds off of that. And I refuse to give it to him. You get what I'm saying? Talking about they miss me. How am I fucked 12 years? We was never even in a relationship. For somebody to miss me after 12 years, like, are you cool? But I knew it was the devil. You know what I'm saying? Trying to steer me away from what's important and focusing on what's right. Miss Parker, I needed to go to the neighborhood corner store. And I ain't gonna lie, I wore my pajamas there and didn't curl. Okay, Venetia? Hey, Cereal, baby. And your lives, get to your commentary. You know what I'm saying? People want to stay stuck on who said what and what said what and who said, Drop your nuts and do your thing over there. All that back and forth shit being out of your control, man. Let that shit go. Let go and let God. And that's why I'm silent. I had let go. people, places, and things, and let God. They just couldn't let go of me, and made it a problem, and wanted to push the hate train on me because I let go and let God. Because I don't want to be a negative person. That ain't who I am for you. Have I got caught up in bullshit? Yeah. But I pray about it. God, remove me out of this situation. And if I ain't good for people, let them let me go. I don't just pray to God, remove people from me. I say, if I'm not no good for people right now, remove them from me. Let them better themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let them better themselves. Don't let me be a tyrant in their life. Don't let me be a downfall in their life. That's what I pray for, y'all. On my dead mother. Because people always want to, God, remove people out of my life that ain't, remove people that I'm not good for. Because I'm not always my best. And I ain't always been my best on her. I done started shit and some more shit. Cuss motherfuckers out and some more shit. But what I ain't gonna do is go back and forth with lies and all of that, keep shit going just to, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers want you to lie on yourself and to better themselves or make themselves feel good. I don't have to. I ask God to hold my tongue and let me be silent, and that's what I did. And that's what he did. If I ain't got nothing nice to say, God, please hold my tongue. Remove me from all of that, because it ain't get me nowhere. It ain't get me nowhere. It's give me a fucking headache. That's what it was giving me, y'all. It was giving me a fucking headache. And God knows I hate taking medicine. And God knows I don't want to take over the counter 7 days a week. Because I'm giving myself a fucking headache. How you give yourself a fucking headache is crazy to me. You heard me? Y'all heard me? Giving yourself a fucking headache is crazy. It's the craziest work. Can't nobody give me a headache. I give myself a headache. Know that. Know it and know it. She said, same here. I don't know if you covered this already, but did anybody see the interview with Jarvis' brother? Let's get into it. We supposed to get into it. Some do it for clicks, not building connections. I want to build connections. But Quadra, I just see something good in you. The devil had a trap set, Miss Parker. Girl. And that wasn't a good trap, baby. I don't know what he thought last night. But that wasn't a good trap. And he ain't a trap that I want to get caught up in. Now, had it been a Denzel in my inbox, no, I might have broke up with Shank for a day. Had Denzel accidentally slid in my inbox, baby. Oh, my bad, Miss Parker, wrong person. No. How you doing, sir? I might have been a motherfucking single person for a day. You heard me? Shit. I just want him to keep saying King Kong ain't got shit on me. I don't need Denzel to say nothing else to me, baby, but that. And I have all you motherfuckers up in Pelican Bay, baby. Yeah. But anyway, let's get into the interview, y'all. Yes, Quadre. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all follow Quadre. Like I said, I did the interview with him, and people might not like how he came out and stuff like that, how he was one-sided, but we're all blindsided. We all befriended the wrong people. Shit, people done befriended me and I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's life. We're human. Shit happens, but ain't nothing wrong with change either. And I fuck with him. I ain't nobody to judge. Shit, I ain't been the best person either, so I ain't judging him. I ain't casting stones. We all got to go meet our maker for our mistakes, and I ain't the maker, so I ain't judging you, baby. I stand behind you 100%. I just ain't with the fuck shit. I don't come over to support you to hear the fuck shit. I come to support you because I really fuck with you. This story reminds me of a girl from Jacksonville, Florida, if that was killed by her uncle. Ayanna Sawyer. Yeah, I covered Ayanna Sawyer because we're the similarities, but Ayanna Sawyer had a different family background and stuff. They fought for justice for her, and they wasn't with the pedophilia. That's the difference with them. And they wasn't on the internet with drama. They really was a family seeking answers, and wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what he was. In the Ayanna Sawyer case, he was a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's it. That's all. And stuff, you know what I'm saying? And hell, a lot of us don't know the men we dating. Hell, a lot of us dating men and shit, and they smack us across our mouth and shit like that. And he was so sweet to us, used to take us to the best dinners, get us flowers, chocolates, cards, and candies in his usher voice and shit. He start abusing us, and you be like, damn, what happened to that man I fell in love with, the sweet man that bought me flowers? How did I not know he was an abuser? You know what I'm saying? They know how to hide it. It goes the same for pedophiles. Jarvis Butts wasn't a hider though. He told he was a monster. You know what I'm saying? Hey Shannon, I like touching kids. Well, you deserve a second chance. You know what I'm saying? They let you out. I'm gonna let you in. That shit. Accountability and doing right speaks volume. Don't say that word, Moj. Jeez. Ugh. Yeah, he was married to the aunt. Yes. Um, so how do y'all feel about the interview? Jarvis Butts brothers come out in, and he doesn't like the fact that people have said things about Tijuana. And no disrespect to Ian, because I appreciate Ian for speaking out. But the same way you got a feeling, Ian, we all entitled to a feeling. And I ain't mad at him because that's his sister. She is the only girl. We know that for a fact. She's the only girl, and she raised them. He said she raised me and stuff like that. So she got more of a mother figure to them too. You know what I'm saying? When you raise your siblings and stuff like that, they look at you more as a parental figure and stuff, and you're the most important thing to them and stuff. It was just like the killing and I'll get you taken out and shit. And it was like, damn, that's what we here for. A little girl being, her life being taken because of your brother. So that's what threw me last night, if I must say. It just fucked me up. Like, damn, what? You know what I'm saying? We want to hear you. And it was like so much aggression. Um, and shit, and it was the people that was going with the aggression. Like, nigga, this ain't we. I thought we was here because his brother took a life, and we on here like, right, yeah, take a life. You know what I'm saying, man? That's what we here for. That's why we here every day, because lives are taken. Um, did all those women know about Jarvis's background? We got to focus on London and Kimani now. Yes, we cannot forget work needs to be done. We got to protect these babies. Yeah, Jennifer, I'm ready to cover. I'm ready to get Darnell's funky ass and Dumb Dorothy. That's another family, y'all. Um, that we have to get some petitions and stuff, because I'm not gonna forget that interview. She is not a she's not a granny that we're gonna let off the hook. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Um, she was talking about pedophilia and shit and essaying before they even got the information. That Darnell did what he did to Kamani. We can't let that shit go. His brother was very aggressive and mean spirited. I got that to me. I quit watching it. For a while I watched it with the girls, but to be like in the chat, I was like, mm-mm. And I seen Kenya get up there and stuff, and like, oh, people allowing you hell, people allowing you without being a case, shit, and stuff. I can't focus on that though. You know what I'm saying? I can't stay right there with y'all on that, Kenya. I gotta be honest. Y'all might carry that on, and I can't tell y'all how to carry stuff on and stuff. But I'm over it, and stuff like that. We have to get these petitions and shit signed and stuff like that. Get Shannon and Annette and them locked the fuck up. Keep those kids safe and stuff like that. That's my focus, really. But I got paperwork showing that the granny took custody of Jarvis, and stuff. So I was confused about that. Um, when he said that, I'm not confused that he wasn't raised in the same home, because I don't know where these people was raised and stuff. I wanted to know. The brother kept saying he was weird. What did that mean? And I got a picture also, Chick Simple Lady, where Angel, the baby mother, said that he was weird. She said, my brother, my father, and my weirdo. And also, a few months back, it was somebody that jumped in the ZiyahHarris group. It was a guy, and he said his specific words is, "He's always been weird," is what the boy said in the group chat. He's always been weird. And we was trying to figure that out last night ourselves, chick simple lady. What did Jarvis do? What was he doing for y'all to think he was weird? You know what I'm saying? And that speaks volumes, because everybody can't keep saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That he's weird and stuff. And if he's weird with multiple people, he's weird. Um, get Raggedy Granny and Nasty Darnell, get their ass. Jennifer, I'm on it. You hear me? Hey, Incognito, you have been incognito. You have been incognito. I'm upset. But I'm glad to see that you are still here with us, okay? I wanted him to explain why the family don't like him, but he was too busy hooting and hollering. He made it seem like since birth they didn't like him or something. I gave that. It gave that. It did give almost like a. Y'all might be mad at me if I say it, but how he was explaining it, and it might not be the case. I don't know. I'm just going off of how he put it in my perception, which might not have been his perception. So I don't want to put words in his mouth, but it almost made me feel like he wasn't loved. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like Naziah, like the person that he I wanted to know. Let me see. Hey, Kiwana girl. Yes, we really do. What's sad is how long this is carried out with everything that's been exposed over time. Hey KC, happy Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day. The brother said numerous times that Jarvis was weird and that they wouldn't allow him around their children and that they mostly would see him at funerals. Oh, I didn't know he said that. See, I missed a lot. I missed a lot. It was good to see that he wasn't accepting of it. You know what I'm saying? Because, y'all wouldn't believe the family members that do get on the internet and will get mad at you for coming at their peoples. Even when they murder somebody, people will get upset about that and still defend. But he definitely wasn't with the shit with Jarvis. That spoke volumes. I think he made that loud and clear. That he wasn't fucking with Jarvis at all, on no level. And I did want to say this. I'm glad he spoke out. But I would love to hear from some men from the her side. You know, I did look at that. Word of me and now, Jarvis took a plea. I know at one point everybody saying they got their own lives. Nobody want to get away from their kids, but I would like to hear from more of the her side besides the ones we've heard from and seen on the scenes already and stuff. Also, has anyone other extended family say they have heard from Annette? No. She said I didn't see it. Yeah, you gotta catch it. Moj. Remember when the sister got on the stand, she didn't want to talk about Jarvis and the granny's relationship. She was really upset. If his family treated him like the black sheep, maybe that's why he's weird. But he definitely made it seem like they never loved him. I believe his sister did love him though and try to help him. Yeah, but you got to get on Tijuana and Tijuana's defense. When you raising your siblings, mother role done kicked in. You know what I'm saying? Mommy role done kicked in. Not only can she not be her teenage self, she's a mother now. You know what I'm saying? So how much can you help your brother when you got your other brothers that you can't neglect because he's continuing a cycle that you ain't got no control over stopping. You know what I'm saying? With conversation. Like, although the family didn't agree with he did it, seems the brother knew a lot but didn't say to save family image, if that makes sense. He said if the police hadn't got him, he would have handled him himself. He stated that his mother was in and out parent. The grandmother raised his brother was doing his own thing at a young age, out in the streets. Basically, he was on his own young age. He also said his brothers used to beat him down a lot because he always did stupid stuff all the time. The brother also said that he never had a baby by any other mother's friends. He was when he was 13. But we know it might not have been his mama's friend, but he got a baby at the age of 13. And y'all gotta remember, her son spoke out. That mother's son spoke out and said how disgusted and disturbed he was, not just by Jarvis but his own mother and stuff like that. And it's paperwork. If y'all want to see it, it's paperwork, public. The mother's paperwork, the girl that had the baby by Jarvis at the age 13, and it shows you that Jarvis couldn't get the daughter because he was 13 years of age, and that they took the kids and they didn't charge her because she was mentally retarded. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that paperwork. I thought I dropped it a few times before, but I'll she said parenticization is real and unfair. It is. Kiwana, I believe he knew more than what he made it seem to. I agree with that. The Buds probably got dirt too. She mumbled that she loved him in court, so the brother explained it as they, including the sister, did not fool with him. I'm not sure what to believe. When he was leaving the grandmother's house, he was with them older ladies. They're also about 10 years apart, so he didn't know a whole lot. Exactly. And we talking about black families, how secrets are swept under the rug, from the younger kids and stuff like that. We gotta remember black, that's why it's, generational curses, because we don't open the floor to conversation, and especially back then it definitely wasn't like we just knew it's shit like that, like Jarvis did, that'll happen, and you'll be like, oh, that's why we couldn't go around. As you get older, things will come to you, oh, that's why we weren't allowed to be around them. Damn. You know what I'm saying? It might not make sense until you get older and it takes something like this to happen, um, to gain understanding of why you weren't allowed at Uncle Robert's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And you'll get mad like, damn, why didn't nobody say nothing? But those are just part of those secrets that are kept and brushed under the rug. It seems as if the family protected him from Jarvis. And it could be. It could be. Damn, just now hearing about that. And like she said, it's 10 years. Hey, pretty trucker baby. It's 10 years of age. That's a big age gap too. You know what I'm saying? And I know what nobody just saying, hey Ian, let me tell you about him. He's a monster. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you just hearing he can't be around around certain kids. Shit, he can't be around my kids. That's all it's gonna take for me to hear. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he can't be around kids. He definitely can't be around my kids. I don't need nobody to explain or nothing why he can't be around kids. They ain't letting him around theirs. He can't get around mine. And that's just that on that. The judge said she thought at first he was impaired. I'm curious at why she said that. What did he do that warranted? Yeah, she did. Judge Shabri did say that. She did. She did. And see, if it was never, come on, if at a certain age certain shit ain't corrected, can we really be mentally have these mental challenges and it was never looked into, and everybody's like, oh, I thought you was mentally challenged, but yeah, you're fine. You know what I'm saying? And I know that she's a judge and stuff, but she did peep that, and I do. I'm glad you brought that up, Chicks and Play, because now it makes sense. Y'all, I gotta do these damn. I gotta go set my live, y'all, for 4. I'm gonna set my if I got a live set up. I know I missed one yesterday. Hey, Juliana, baby. Thank you, girl, for the torch. Chicks in Play said, yep, it seems like the grandmother had her hands full and she had to wash her hands with him. She's raising multiple siblings. So, again, that's like my mama was raising 5 kids. Hell, how much time did I expect my mama? That's why I wasn't mad at my mother. You know what I'm saying? To some kids, it might look like neglect, but it's, at the same time, my mama did have 4 other girls in the home that she had to take care of. 2 younger than me, 2 older than me. I was the middle child. I always say I was the black sheep. But my mama loved me just as much as she loved my sisters. She loved me more. I'm her favorite, for real. And I gave her the most hell, but no dig to my sisters, but I am the fave. Being the black sheep, I was still the favorite. So, yeah. It seems like, and remember the mother was in and out. So the grandmother was raising children all over again. Yes. And, you know, that's one thing I regretted with my mother. Her kids was grown. And the fact that she had to start all over with mine is crazy. And the fact that, because with my sister, she had her from a baby up, straight out the hospital. So my mother lost a lot of her life and didn't get to live her life the way she should have, because she was raising our children because we was addicts. So you talking about an addictive mother that's coming in and out of the kid's life. You got to deal with all of that as a grandmother, raising the kids. You know what I'm saying? We mixing the kids up, confusing the fuck out of the kids, running back and forth in and out of their lives and causing commotion, their feelings being unsettled, their mental being fucked with. Shame none of the dads helped the grandma. I'm more disturbed by Shannon, Annette, and those that were supposed to be protecting Ziya. This is beyond me. How do they feel now? Even if they say they didn't know, now they. Tamika, I know they celebrate, baby. Cause don't forget, Marquita told me Annette had insurance on Ziya, so you know Annette's great get that check, and Annette's great go live her best life. Shit, if they seen Annette at the casino recently, Annette really great being at casino. Them people moving on with their life. They don't give a fuck what nobody think about them. They really thinking, see, we didn't do it. No, it ain't that y'all didn't do it. The man took a plea. Let's just keep it a bug. Y'all will still be looked at as involved. It said that in Nazia's texts are now in a diary. Um, from her beginning to her last days, because her last day to them is January the 9th, and that's when her diary of text messages to me ended. And that's how I see that. That was her diary. That was her last words that we will ever get to see and stuff. And Shannon, your sick ass was invited upstairs, and Naziah didn't want you to. She wanted Jarvis to go down there and give you a piece of D and put your ass to sleep. She didn't want you upstairs with her. He said Shannon wants to come. Y'all forgot that one? I was up all night after the plea, sad and thanking. I had to raise children all over again when my children were grown and gone. It was hard, but I had to do what I had to do. She said, yep, I wonder how many of them was it, because he said brothers and one sister. It's probably 5 or 6 she was raising. Brenda had 7 children and 2 deceased. He said, Shannon do too much. Shannon did too much. Shit, it ain't that she do too much. Shannon did too damn much. Shit, fuck Shannon. It's still fuck Shannon. And it's still fuck Annette. For life. You know what I'm saying? We gotta remember they didn't get proved innocent. They didn't get proved innocent at all. Jarvis just took a deal. Nobody will never know what the story was until the paperwork comes out. Till they close the case March 12th and the paperwork comes out. One second. My bad, y'all. Once he tells them what happened and recover the body, then she will legally be declared deceased and a death certificate will be issued. They can't get the insurance policy money without the certificate. But will they say that can they say that they searched the area already, and she wasn't there. Because y'all got to remember, go back and look at the paperwork. It don't say that the body have to be recovered. But I know they say read it vaguely. But I don't see that. And when I keep looking up the meaning of all of this, it says it has to be in writing. Like, it has to be in writing. I open up a cabinet too. Okay, y'all. That was a brief intermission. Roxy said location and recovery. I seen what Roxy said, but it didn't say that in the paperwork. I don't know, y'all. You know, it's so many stories to that now. You know what I'm saying? And when I googled it, y'all free to Google it. And I forgot somebody put it in the Discord. And what it said in the Discord is that it has to be in writing, like everything. Cause I googled it. I said if somebody takes a plea for murder, and it just and I typed in, and the plea agreement says to be truthful about where the body is. It came up that that's it. That's all. You know, but I could, like I said, I could be wrong about what I read, and it said, and it further on went down that any stipulations have to be in writing and stuff. But hell, we talking about Kim Worthy and them and this whole at the blue plea and shit. Man, we don't know what kind of undercover, underhanded shit they done said off the record. You know what I'm saying? For him to all of a sudden do this all weird shit. Because it was all weird and it was out like, come on, y'all, think about this. Let's think about this for a minute. What was the difference from the 35 to 60 years and the 40 to 80 if he's never getting out? What's the difference? I'll wait for somebody to tell me what's the difference. Tracy, exactly. Exactly. I heard the same thing. Why he all of a sudden? Absolutely, Pooh. Chick Simple Lady, the twists and turns are crazy. You can't plead guilty without a body. That's the law out there. They discussed all that on the live last night. So then that means they got a body. Y'all saying that you can't take a plea. The law, listen what y'all saying. The law out there is you can't take a plea without the body. Will they have her body in a month before Jarvis? In less than a month, because Jarvis goes to court in what, 3 weeks? Jarvis goes to court in 3 weeks. They didn't say a body had to be recovered again. That would have to be in writing. It could be the law out there, Kiwana. But what I'm saying is that don't have to be in writing, because in writing they said just be truthful about where her body is. Be truthful. Now, they want this man. Think about it, y'all. So that means ain't gonna be no we'll know March 12th. If they give Jarvis his time March the 12th, that means that's not true. Cause he think he can go for an appeal with that 15 to 25, but he can't because he's a multiple offender. I think they said they took that off, y'all. Who broke that down about them taking it off the, like, if you break it down, Jarvis is no longer considered an habitual offender? Who said that? Time Ward, was that you, or how you broke it down to us? Can somebody break that down? Because how they did the charges or something. I want to make sure. I don't want to put out false information. Um, it said a physical body is not required to claim life insurance, but you must provide strong evidence or legal presumption of death to prove the insured is deceased. Well, hell, she got that. Kim Worthington been saying the baby was gone before they even did the investigation. Shannon Jones with her good lying ass told ZiyahHarris with her loud talking ass. You know what I'm saying? If y'all pay attention, everybody that they got strong evidence. They got a hell of a case. They got good evidence. They got good evidence. They got good evidence. They got the best evidence. It almost made me. I'm gonna tell y'all how last night made me feel. All the shit, even with me putting out the dismemberment and hearing from my source. I'm being honest. I didn't believe it because I'm gonna tell y'all why. Why they need him to tell where the body was if they had pieces or if they had a part of Naziah like everybody was saying and all of that. Why would y'all give him a plea if y'all really had pieces of her body and stuff? I could see why people felt like Naziah was probably still alive. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It almost still give you that thought to go, is the baby alive? Because what y'all got going on? What y'all really got going on? Because it's almost like, just say you killed her. Like the prosecution didn't have a fuck thing for real, y'all. Like, I don't trust nothing now. And I can stand on what I put out there because it ain't making sense. 1 + 1 ain't equaling 2, y'all. Even for the mediums was saying that they got a strong case. Y'all said that. They wouldn't have had a plea with no expiration date on. They didn't even have when y'all go back, when he went to court in November, they said no expiration date. A no expiration date on the plea. I was like, what is, I thought then. But then I thought back to, we didn't know if it was Pokes and then when Shannon Jones went to the house I read the transcripts all over again last night. I still got the box right here by the bed. It's possible that if they find the body, he can face other charges not already been charged for in a plea, etc., murder for the unborn baby. But they gotta find the Jennifer. Right? That's why I don't believe the immunity. I don't know what insurance that is, but I went through it with my cousin. We needed the death certificate as well as proof it wasn't drug related due to the fact that they definitely we needed the death certificate too, but they already said she's gone. That's what I'm saying, Kiwana. They already got that on paper. They being said the baby was gone. They let ZiyahHarris say it was homicide, and I'm trying to figure out who told him she was dead. Because if I got you put up somewhere, or if I've trafficked you, the baby ain't gonna have a device. Let's start there. Nobody is stupid to leave tracking devices or anything that could lead them to where I put this child up at. Make it make sense. So 30 days because she's frequent on the app. Y'all don't know how much she was in love with Jarvis where, baby, you can't get on no phones. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to be hard. I know you like getting on your cell phone, but I'm going to need you to stay off your phone. You can't have a device right now because they'll find you. It's all kind of shit that could be said, y'all. To why that girl didn't get on social media and all of that. It could have been a whole new device nobody ever knew about. You can go buy a motherfucking new phone. If y'all don't got my number, y'all don't know to track me, okay? Let's start there. All we got was Pokes in a hoodie that they didn't know if it was a knife or nothing, and then they didn't even search all the knives. She said they got all these knives and objects, but they tested. She said, I didn't test the other ones because they, you know what I'm saying? They look rogue and rough. So what the fuck? They didn't even test. You test everything. But we let this same bitch, Shannon Jones, say, I'm not getting all them clothes. I wasn't great pick all them clothes up. So, you know, what we doing? Because it's bigger than Jarvis. Sweep it under the rug so the bigger, more important people don't get caught up, okay? Annette can get that money when he took the plea and state declared her unalive. She can use that paperwork to get insurance money released to her. It's something that we're not knowing about how they acknowledge there was a baby. You have to have a body or something that was left at the crime scene, which is the shop for what it... Giselle, I ain't getting into that no more, child. You hear me? She knows for a fact. But everybody came over with, you know, if they ain't got her body, and I took it to the hospital myself, I just didn't say nothing. I was like, okay, because it's going to be damn if I don't, damn if I do on this app. So I left that shit to myself. I just did that on my own. No, I'm not you, Jennifer. She said, come on, Moj. You think we going to keep the same devices? Moj. Huh? You can go get a phone for $19. No, I'm asking, can he be further charged if the body's found? I don't know, because he took where he signed the plea. I guess not. I don't think so. Despite extensive searches, the boys were never found. In November 2025, John Skeleton was charged with murder just before his release from a 15-year prison sentence. That's the Skeleton brothers. Just before his release for prison, though. You feel me? I'm going to have to look into that. And you can't get insurance money on a murder case. And that's no fact. But they didn't commit the murder, Giselle. She said, no, he can't get more other life charges added for the same person. What about the baby, though, if there was a baby? That she all of a sudden knows for a fact. Man, say, Kim Worthy wouldn't be up in that office if it was me. The plea always be strange to me. It's forever gonna be strange. They never found the bodies. It's almost like I said, I can take Shank's life, and for 2 years they gonna give me a plea. Just tell us what you did with. Even though they searched the ocean and didn't find Shank, I tossed him in the ocean. And that's the end. The end. Okay. No. I want to know how she knew. That's it. We all want to know how you know that. Other suspect will be charged down the line. Why? What happened? I knew then when nobody got arrested from the time she did that press conference. I said, this girl is a liar. I didn't say no insurance. They said that in the chat. I knew she was, because I was like, damn, how long do it take to arrest other suspects? Also, everybody get to get away with it. Other people that was involved, she said out of her mouth, for a fact, Jarvis was the father of the baby. Then she said other suspects will be charged down the line. Down the line? So you mean to tell me I can have somebody commit murder and I ain't gonna be charged down the line and I get to go free because he took the plea? What? That's what he said. The plea said he has to be truthful about what he did with her body, where he put her body. That's what it said. He said, I dumped her in the river. You asking Giselle. My bad, Karen, baby. She sure did. She said they had proof he's the father. Ain't that what she said? And then she also say other suspects will be charged down the line. And y'all know how long ago it was when she said that? I said, how long is the wait? Why do we have to, what was the wait for? Because she knew they didn't have shit then. Man, make it make sense, y'all. It's just common sense. She just played it everybody's face. But I big call it corrupt. Even when some of Shanks Rock Squad members, Kim Worthy knows what she's doing. She's great at what she does. Bullshit. I want to see y'all same ones that was saying it. I ain't gonna say our name right now, but I will. I want to see what y'all got to say now. Because it's still people that helped Jarvis. This came out of Kim Worthy's mouth. It's other suspects. Yep, he said he dumped the body. Hey, Renee, baby. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, 80s blessed, baby. Happy Valentine's Day. Boy, great at corruption, but didn't nobody want to listen, Moj. Did nobody want to listen when she got the boy arrested all them years and the murderers came forward and said, we don't know why she still got that young man locked up. We killed them. We killed them people. And she kept him locked up for some more years. And when and they said, Kim Worthy, do you got anything to say about what she did here? She was like, the sun will shine another day. The sun will shine another day. No apologies. No apologies. It's public record. The boy wrote a book and everything, Kirby. But what didn't say was what? What you mean? Chick Simple Lady, explain. Yeah, Giselle, we are. I ain't never got up off her thick tongue ass. Hey, Megan. It's definitely other people. I don't think you're alive that he was part of the cleanup. Yeah, Miss Jazzy. Yeah, he said he dumped in the river. Is what he said. He said he dumped in the river. And we all know that Jarvis had eyes and ears. There was still women out there. Was still some dumb, delusional bitches that was giving him information and that was lacing him up. And they know that per the phone calls. Man, we not great play. I'm not great to keep doing this about them people. But he never said he unalived her. No, he didn't say he unalived her. He said he dumped in the river. And that's my thing. That's, to me, that should have been a must. What did you do to her? And what happened to her? What did you do to her? And what exactly happened on the night that she was unalived? What did you do to her? That should have been a stipulation first. Then tell us, show us, not tell us truthfully, show us where you dumped her body. That should have been the stipulation. She said, bingo. And when did it happen? Oh, I get what you're saying, Chick Simple Lady saying he said he dumped her body, but was she dead? He didn't say he killed her. He said I dumped her body. That attorney. What about the attorney, Chick Simple Lady? Hey, Shavonna. All his other baby mama, other victims are underage. He wasn't scared of being caught for being a predator. That's why he said he didn't know what Shannon got going on. It is a good point, Chick Simple Lady. It really is. Hey, Shanta girl. Happy Valentine's Day, Bookie Boo. Said day one, we're not taking an M charge. Let's go, Chick Simple Lady. Definitely did. Did somebody else go out there and finish the job? He didn't take a life. He just, Is that what you're saying, Chick Simple Lady? Explain for the people that is trying to make sense of what you're saying, Chick Simple Lady. Where you going with your theory, baby? If you don't mind. If you don't mind. Thank you, Rhapsody Boo. Are you saying who am I, Shanta, or how am I? I'm trying to heart that. Hey, Imperfectly, happy Valentine's Day. I believe Shannon took her life. I do. But see, Jarvis, let me tell y'all something how you know. Pay attention, y'all. Jarvis had more on him than Shannon. Jarvis was a habitual offender, y'all. Habitual offender. It was all about getting Jarvis off the street. Jarvis stood on he was a predator and he touched them kids. Think about that, y'all. Jarvis never denied touching the kids. And the lawyer stated, his defense stated that they wasn't taking that him, but he touched them kids, right? Hold on. I have a few more rollers to go, but hold on. Let me get to this real quick. She said, I pray Shannon and they gets what they coming to him. State attorney is the state working for Kim. That's why mediums also said they saw women in the picture. Yeah, everybody saw Shannon and Marquita. Or Shannon and another woman. I'm going to play it tonight, y'all. I'm going to play it tonight to show y'all. And pay attention to the white women. The white women are at the beginning of 2024. They did their reading 2024. I want y'all to pay attention. They even talked about the church, right? But I want to bring a couple of text messages I got from when they uncovered that church and how everything leads up to today. I feel like he said he don't know what Shannon's on because she been telling. I feel like Shannon them did it and he was trying to figure out what exactly they were saying. Like, are they putting it on me? Is why they coming at me like this about this little girl? What the fuck? I said that the day he took the plea, he said he dumped the body. That is so. Who red-rummed her? Although we know. Most definitely, that's why he took the plea, because his fate in the courts could have been worse. Yes, because, hey, Stephen, don't come here, Stephen. We know your name. Dre said on Toots Live, the DA told him Shannon had immunity. As soon as he finds out, he takes a plea deal. Oh, Dre said that on Toots. What time tonight? Yes, and the Golden Girls was good. Trafficking too, briefly, but one of them said it about the area. Absolutely, the white lady seen trafficking. They did. And remember, I'm gonna take y'all even further. Go back in the transcript. I'm gonna get the transcripts tonight. I'm gonna say, remember when the defense, what did they ask Shannon Jones? They said, you looked into trafficking too. And she said, yes, we're looking into that. And they went past that question. They kept moving right along. They went right along. They didn't stay right there. But they asked Shannon Jones, was it, they heard it was trafficking, and she said, we're looking into that. Oh, Debo said that. Oh, Debo said that Shannon got immunity. I think because of the kids. And that son works in that department. They take care of their people. She said, yes, glossed right over it. Yeah, they talked about the trafficking. Y'all get XYZ out of here with this old, I got 4 kids in my basement. You probably do, you sick, perverted motherfucker. That's what I be talking about, you weird motherfuckers acting like Jarvis. That's why they said he was weird. It take a weird, sick motherfucker like you to drop down in somebody's chat and say it. You sick bitch. Oh, some weird sick motherfuckers out here, I swear to you, for Jesus. Shit is sick. It take a sick mind to say some weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A sick, word twisted mind. And we want to get in the minds of people like Jarvis right there. That person right there that just said that old word, sick ass, demented, demonic shit. Hold on. Why y'all ain't get him out of here? Yes, he did. Said the lawyer called and told him she had immunity. There it is. Roxy didn't lie, I guess. Debo confirmed that Shannon had immunity. I gotta catch Shank live because I stumbled out the interview with the brother, but I fell asleep on it. Shaking my damn head. Wow. How do you give a bitch immunity Because she's a predator. Yeah. She told her part so they can never go back and charge Shannon with that. Shannon got away with her part. Now, the question was after Shannon told her part, where was the body? That's all they needed Jarvis to do. That's why Jarvis waited because he found out that Shannon, because they can't leave him in the dark. Did they ever find a footage of Naziah leaving that hotel room? I may have missed it. They never said, if y'all go to the closing arguments, where's my box? When y'all go to the closing arguments, they never said she went in that hotel. They said Jarvis went in by himself. I never thought Jarvis took her life on the 9th. I don't believe they took her life on the 9th. She said they could charge her now. Her immunity's out the window. I'm hearing different stories. Her mother and her sister too, maybe. Right, Miss Parker. What up, Big Lack? Happy Valentine's Day, Pawpaw. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Pawpaw over there with big project shit going down. Okay. Salute, Big Lack. A real one right there. I know Roxy one line once I looked up immunity in Michigan. They don't have to announce it until she takes it. But DPD do stuff wrong all the time, so they don't have to say nothing. But they not saying who did it. But she didn't tell everything, obviously, because I don't believe that man did her murder. Hey, Tasha, baby. Happy Valentine's Day, Bookie. I thought she was only offered that if he went to trial, but the state could step on that and take it back and use her testimony against her. Y'all think that? Do y'all really think that? Do y'all seriously think that they're gonna waste any more money? Yeah, we talking about, and I don't know how to say this because I don't want to sound like I'm offending everybody, but immunity is not public record. Hey, Latasha Jackson, happy Valentine's Day. Let me say this. All that money that they've spent for 2 years, I don't see them doing shit to them. I'ma just be honest. Kid Worthy done flopped this case so bad, the embarrassment of it all. Y'all think she's really ready to do this again because it's gonna show. That's the corruption of it all, y'all. I don't think she's gonna do it because it's really gonna show. She said no immunity is sealed. Yeah, that's what she just said. Chick correct. Only if they wanted to. If it has something to do with her safety, they don't have to tell. They told Debo. But I guess because Brooklyn was a victim, so they told Debo. Karma's a bitch, Miss Parker. You watch and see. That's why it's important for us to write Judge Hathaway and stuff, y'all. Get them letters out. We put the y'all go back in Shanks live and watch it because he dropped the address. We dropped the T and Samad. They dropped the email for Judge Hathaway and everything else. They didn't spend no money because they didn't do nothing. And y'all go back to why, again, we talked about this last night. Why do y'all think Shannon had an attorney? What? Nobody else had an attorney but Shannon. Why did Shannon have an attorney and it wasn't for no kids, dog? It was for the case. They want this to go away. We got to stay on their neck. I'm saying we cannot access the records on why it was given. Yeah, of course. No, Samad, don't time them out. Hide them. Hide them. Hey, Miss V. Yeah, it makes sense now on the attorney. It does. It sounds good saying, oh, she had a lawyer for family court, but you know you have to you have to be legally advised when you're doing immunity. You just can't. You got to have a lawyer because she was the last one to see us. What she said. Absolutely, Mimi. Absolutely, you oughta. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Queen Race, girl. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, girl. Yeah. Everything, just like I said, is starting to make sense. It's just starting to make sense. My bad, y'all. I had to check something. Two mine asked him, did they get in contact with him? He said, no, not even the prosecutors. He heard that from the internet. He was hurt that he had to tell his daughter when she came home from school. Hey, Peaches, happy Valentine's, girl. My husband is a proud black man. He's a police officer. Okay, MTL. I don't understand what you're getting at. I don't know if you're saying it because it's Valentine's Day. You proud of him? I don't know. I'm stuck on her having a lawyer. Right. I'm white. Okay. I'm ready to get you up out of here. There go quiet again. Let me get you up out of here, quiet. I don't know how you got to come back. I thought I hid you on my channel. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, they got you. That was foul. Real nasty, chick simple. That's how you know, y'all. It was corruption at its finest. And Shannon didn't even go to court, y'all. Why didn't all the witnesses was there but Shannon? All the witnesses was there but Shannon. And then they didn't even tell Debo. And then Annette wants them to keep her funky ass safe, something she couldn't do with a kid. That bitch couldn't get nothing. She said, oh, wait, I'm sure they did notify someone. Yeah, they Annette the one who okayed the plea deal, y'all. They had to call her to okay it. The man said it on the news. I bet they say because of her safety. What about Naziah's safety? Exactly, Lola. Annette approved that, y'all. Yeah, give them. Of course she did. She was the leader of the pack. Mommy Dearest, if y'all ever see that movie, was the thinker. Annette, you a monkey doing monkey see. Thank you, Peaches, baby. Y'all the leaders of the pack. You led them to directions of what to do and how to do it. That's why your daughter was in her sound like Pee Wee Herman. I don't know what thing, baby, baby. Come on. Where was Annette's attorney? Where's Marquita's attorney? Since it's for family court. Come on. They never even accused Jarvis to this day of even doing nothing to Naziah. When they say it, they sure didn't say it at court. Shannon said it should have been an uncle and niece relationship. She didn't say it's an uncle and niece relationship. She said it should have been. Man, say, it was all there. I wish I could be a fly on the wall to see their faces while watching your live. They still ugly. Mimi, are you cool? They still, this is what's worse for them. Because y'all know people ready in the streets to see they ass for real, for real. My thing is, if you left the house 3 and the bus pulls up at 3 to 3:05, that means you seen her. She was coming right in the direction from school, so you went that way. Stop it. Lynette, that's Lynette. That's Lynette, y'all. That's Lynette. Lynette and Monkey Dude was lying. Monkey Do did see her last, y'all. That's why Monkey Do got that attorney, you know what I'm saying, to go and put her version out there before Jarvis could go in there and it would come out in court and it was going to fuck Shannon up. Shannon couldn't afford it to go to trial. Jarvis could because he was already in there. Jarvis was in there anyway because of them charges. Jarvis was in there. And then the fact that this what get me. The fact that y'all was erasing the kids' charges off as if he didn't touch them kids. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Y'all in there knocking them kids, taking them kids' charges off to give him a man. Say that's how y'all know Kim Worthy and them is corrupt. How much more do they got to show us? Being honest. I think Shannon needed an attorney in case it went to trial because got offered immunity. Yeah. Because, see, if Shannon would have felt fucked over, she was going to throw the whole case. If Shannon would have went in there and told her side, if Jarvis would have had an outburst, y'all, Jarvis' ass was going to walk. They couldn't afford it. Think about it, y'all. Really, just sit here and honestly think for a second. Trial wasn't the best for Shannon or especially Jarvis, because Jarvis was going to walk. I'm telling y'all, had this shit went to trial, Jarvis was going to walk. Because of the role Shannon played. Y'all heard me? The thing about it is the corruption of it all and the fact that Jarvis is not allowed to contact Annette when she is the matriarch. They didn't say Jarvis wasn't allowed to contact no other person. Think about it. All the victims and shit. Come on, y'all. Y'all didn't put that as a stipulation. He shouldn't have been able to contact the victims or nothing. Nobody. He had another child besides Janiyah that testified against him. Let's talk about it. Why wasn't that the stipulations? I get it. When they get arrested, it better be breaking motherfucking news because it's coming. I believe that too, Miss Parker. You know, I didn't realize until I was talking to someone that people really don't like Kim Worthless. I'm confused on them charges. He's facing 35 to 60 without the kids' charges. Now they just took some off, Miss Kern. Yep, it was only come on, Jazzy. Think about it. They didn't put the other victims, he couldn't contact his daughter that testified when King did. He only can't have contact with Naziah, with Annette now. Man, say, that spoke volumes to me. That'll always speak volumes to me. But I digress, you know. My bad, y'all. Hey, Yusef. Everyone in Ned's house was like the best 304 house in Detroit. And believe me, Kim Worthless was there. They were friends, and she told her how to beat the charges, blame Jarvis. I thought it said Annette victims and victim family members. No, it didn't. It said he cannot contact them. What did the paperwork say? Somebody go read it real quick. Especially when they drop the charges. Come on now. Come on, Chucky. The system don't care about kids getting touched. You see what's going on with the Epstein files. This country don't care. Man, y'all still see Donald Trump as the president. If it don't speak volumes, see, let me tell y'all something. If y'all really do y'all homework like we did, Kim Worthless and Annette was on the board. I mean, Kim Worthy was on the board of the CPS. I mean, the foster care stuff. Everybody knowing that got them foster care kids. They have been in the same circles for a long time. And Kim Worthy was never going to... Y'all, it wasn't nothing. It just sounded good to make her look good. Like she was doing something. It said Annette, Shannon, and Marquita. Okay. It didn't say... Hey, let's go. Thank you, Chick Simple Lady, man. I ain't got time today. I really don't. I thought I looked at my watch. I got time today, but I don't. I just want somebody else to go read and see what that paperwork said, who he can't have contact with. And that right there will show y'all what everything I think we all can agree on with this case, with these kids, period. the main people involved, shaking my motherfucking head. Okay. It says Annette Harris, a family. Thank you, Lola. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate Chick Simple Lady. And hey Brenda, baby. Good show, y'all. Good show yesterday, Brenda. I loved it. Keep doing what you're doing, y'all. Make sure y'all follow Brenda Clark, y'all. Brenda has great conversations over there that y'all will like. You know what I'm saying? Great women and men topics, relationship topics, all kind of stuff. It is super smooth and cool over there. So make sure y'all go follow my girl Brenda Clark. And Brenda has challenges, y'all. She just had a high heel challenge. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. It was super dope. And she gave out big money, y'all. So they do have challenges in the sector. Cooking challenges, singing challenges, poetry challenges. And I know we all can use a little extra cash to show our talent, okay? Even if it's showing some toes. So I want to know if DHHS is terminating his right. Come on. Why did it just say that Jarvis Butts couldn't contact only the Harris family besides all the victims or anybody that was a witness in there, motherfucker? Huh? I'll wait. I'll wait. Now I can show myself, y'all. Yeah, I'll wait. I've been here rolling my hair, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm with you, Chick Simple Lady. 100%. I stand with you 100%, sis. 100%. Okay? The plea deal just looks so flawed as fuck. Like, I don't think we gotta say nothing else. Thank you, Brenda, baby. You didn't have to. Happy Valentine's Day to you, love. Thank you. Thank you, Samar, for dropping Brenda's link. I don't think y'all can tap it in the chat, but later on tonight, Brenda, when I go live, I'll make sure your link is dropped appropriately, okay? But y'all go over there, give y'all ladies somewhere to go while I'm gonna be out. Okay? Let's not forget his daughter's testimony. Everyone knew long before the police. That's what she said, Kiwana. She said, I knew before he was set a suspect that he. How she know they let that go? I hope they don't get them kids back. I just realized that I had to go see it. It's straight. Don't have nobody else on there. Nothing about the other victims. Shaking my head. What's wrong with the system? You too, Brenda. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, baby. Them asking for protection is a ploy to play like they are victims when the real victims are the children that they let him harm. Come on, Tasha. Go back and read it, y'all. I want y'all to go take a good look at that. It said he cannot, they're the only ones he can't have contact with. Man, that spoke volumes to me. I said, baby, I don't have to read nothing else. There it is. There it is right there. But anyway, y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all day. Leave a comment out. Let me know how y'all feel about that interview with Jarvis Butt's brother Ian Butts that came and spoke out. You know what I'm saying? Again, continue prayers for the victims. Get them letters and emails to Judge Hathaway, y'all. We got 3 weeks to get these letters, to get these in. Y'all know it takes a while to get letters and stuff. Get them letters up there. You know what I'm saying? Start today. It only takes a couple of minutes, a few minutes of your day to write a letter. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And really put your thoughts into this and tell him why Jarvis Butts this plea should be agreed up on. You know what I'm saying? Tell them why, that the world deserves to know what he did to her. It's easy to say, oh, I dumped her. Where's the interview? I can't drop his link in the chat. It's SK something. SK Truth. Is it SK Truth, you guys? I shared it on my. Did I share it? I don't remember if I shared it or not. I'm sorry, Karen. But I'll drop it in the comments section of this when I get off of it. I will see y'all guys back tonight. I want to go on and get that live that I already had set up before Jarvis took the plea. I just kept resetting it and stuff. But I want y'all to hear this. I'm gonna play both ladies, the Caucasian ladies and the black lady from 2024 and what they had to say. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. And that's gonna be the end for me until we get these letters written and these emails sent up. And we'll see what happens on March the 12th. But this role for ZiyahHarris has been long, lengthy, and bumpy, but for a good cause, for real. Cause everybody got to know her name. Everybody got to see her beauty from her Instagram um, videos and stuff like that. Um, and the world got to know Naziah, not just a bad life, but um, she was an angel. She was an angel from the beginning of her time. And God's got bigger plans for her. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. But her name will never be forgotten with us. It will never be forgotten. And we still got a lot of work to do, but it's gonna take all of us. The BS, to put the BS to the side. Let's get these letters. Let's get these emails. Nobody's saying write a 10-page letter, but let's get letters up to Judge Hathaway. Also, let's get letters to the mayor. Do not write anything to Kim Worthless. You know what I'm saying? But let's get these letters going. Yes, she just wanted to be loved. Yes, we a baby that wanted to be loved. Man say. But salute everybody. Go enjoy y'all Valentine's. Even if you're wine and dining yourself, that's what it's supposed to be about. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a date to enjoy. Look, if it's takeout, you know what I'm saying? A nice steak with some taters on the side, some broccoli, a loaded potato, a sweet potato, whatever you go get yourself today. Get you some wine, kick your feet up, and make today about you. Okay? Angel in a house full of devils. She managed to still smile. Girl, salute everybody.